What's up, everyone? Happy Friday the 13th. It is also Jason's birthday as well. To the big fella. What up, Jason? All right, let me say hello to some of you guys. Thanks so much for being patient. Sorry about the delay to the stream. I had some family stuff pop up, and you know how that goes. If any of you out there are, fathers or moms or whatever the hell, you know how it is. Shit will pop up. Shit will pop up, and it will get crazy from time to time. But thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Like I said, it is Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Come on. The sacred day that is Friday the 13th. I'm assuming you guys celebrate it like me because, it's a great day, man. What's up, Todd? Jarek, how's it going, Jarek? What's going on, Jarek J? SpongeBob fan 725 in the chat. What's up, Sean? How's it going, Sean? Happy Friday the 13th. What up, Scuzz? What's going on, Monica? I hope you're doing well. I hope you guys are having a good start to your Friday. What up, DJ? Mr. Cinecrunch. What's going on, Mr. Cinecrunch? House of Horror in the chat. What up, House of Horror? How's it going? What's going on, Freddy? Yeah, there is a poll in the chat. Make sure you guys vote. I do want to hear what you have to say about it. Which trilogy in the Friday the 13th franchise do you like the most? Kind of a weird one because 1 through 4, it's not a trilogy, of course, but that's kind of obviously the old school vibe to the franchise. I mean, part 5 is as well, but you know what I mean? Like a very different look to Jason, a more gritty, or obviously a lot of those movies are early 80s. So those movies, even though there's 4 of them, that little chunk there is definitely like a certain vibe and a certain feel to not only Jason, but just the movies in general that I really love a lot. I'm sure a lot of you do too. Just like, that old school feel where Jason's like a little bit more human, even in the final chapter, he's a little bit more human. But yeah, in part 6, that's when Jason from then on is totally different. He's more theatrical and over the top and crazy. Not a bad thing, just a different feel. So it's kind of weird to think about a trilogy and part 4 would be left out. But let me know what you think, which trilogy you like the best. I think that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Because 1 through 3, 1 through 3 is amazing. 3 is definitely the weak link in that group. For me, without question, the movie that I would watch the least, but that's a damn good trio. And then you've also got 4, 5, and 6. Friday the 13th, 5. I'm a sucker for that movie. That is a classic. I love Roy, no matter what you say. He's basically Jason. And you have 6 in there, and 4. That's tough. 4 and 6 in the same choice. Yeah, that's pretty top tier. And then obviously something in my mouth, a piece of lint in my mouth or something. I thought it was maybe dog hair because there's so many dogs in my house around my vicinity right now because we're babysitting a family friend's dog right now. Really sweet dog. It's like a Labradoodle mixed. I think it's a Labradoodle, I believe, but really sweet, well trained. But there's just a shit ton of dog stuff going on. And then my dog, both my dogs. I don't think I've ever talked about my dogs really on the channel, but both of my dogs are pretty old now. They're 12. So they're getting up there, and one of them, our lab German short-haired pointer mix, just had to have surgery 2 weeks ago, which was a whole mess. They had to have like this big growth removed from her leg. She had a cut on her leg, probably like that big, all stapled and sewn shut. So she just got the stitches off yesterday. So that was just a whole fucking debacle of madness, of just sheer craziness. But she's doing all right. It might be cancer. The cancer might take her. Like, we don't know if it's gone throughout her entire body. She's 12. Hopefully, but she's doing well though. Like she doesn't act like anything's wrong. She's doing okay. But she's getting up there in age, so her time is coming. but she's a little sweetie, even though she has only, even though she's kind of dumb. Trey, thank you so much, Trey, for the super chat. Seriously, Trey. We'll get started here in just a second, guys, with the movie. I just want to catch up with some of you. Robert, how's it going, Robert? 3 is your favorite? I respect it. I love Jason from part 3, especially. Trey said, Trey, thank you so much for the generous super chat. Seriously, I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Friday so far, Trey. I see you're a Terrifier fan, so hell yeah. Trey said, just found your channel the other day. Been binge listening on my long commutes to and from work. Keep up the great work, man. Trey, thank you so much. That's great to hear. I'm similar. I listen to podcasts or long form YouTube videos when I'm doing something like that, like driving or road trips or gym stuff. So some of my videos are a little long. So that probably works for that type of format. It's not necessarily like a podcast, my channel, but I mean, shit, the video from today. Oh, whoops. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, the video from today, I mean, damn. 46 minutes. Yeah. Some of them are kind of long. Like the newer reviews tend to be a little shorter. But anyways, that's kind of a tangent. I'm a tangent guy, but sorry, the music cut. But yeah, thanks so much, Trey. Really, really appreciate that. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Aziog, how's it going? Rexian. Hell yeah. Jason, what's up, Jason? Kopanik. I almost wanted to say Kaepernick. I'm a 49er fan. Colin Kaepernick, he was our quarterback for a while. But Kopanik. Hell yeah. Nice. God damn it. More, what is it? Like lint in my mouth? What is this? What's going on here? It's probably dog hair, let's be honest, because I was just saying. What up, Scuzu? Yeah, we're going to get started here in just a second, just kind of catching up with you guys. I don't live stream a lot on this channel. I live streamed on Twitch for many, 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 many millions of moons. Did many 24-hour live streams, even some 30-hour live streams, crazy shit like that. But on this channel, it's been more VOD type content, definitely. But my point is, it's great to catch up with some of you guys in this type of a format because the live streaming type format is different. We can actually like talk and shoot the shit and banter through the comments and all of that, which is fun. So thanks for being here. It's fun. It's good to catch up with you guys in a different type of way. I read all of the comments on every single video. I honestly do. Good and bad. Some of them are fucking wild. But I read them all. So that's cool to communicate with you guys in that way. But this way is also cool. I wish I could stream more, but streaming is very different than making the type of content I usually make. Like streaming, you got to be locked down to this chair for hours. Whereas, making videos on YouTube like I do, you can kind of do you can do like 30 minutes and then go do something like go make dinner or help with the kids or go work. You can work on videos on your lunch break or whatever, but it's cool. Yeah, I agree, Highwayman. It does have I love the intro to part 3. It's one of my favorite parts of that entire movie. I love that intro. Jason's creeping around. Those people that own that little shop, they're like, wait, they turn on the news. It's very similar to Halloween. They're listening to, like in Halloween, it's like, oh, damn, Haddonfield, our little small town. This could never happen. Wait, they said the murders are on that street? That's right around the corner. Part 3 has that great vibe to it. And then Jason's lurking around. You even have the laundry thing. The more that I think about it, very, very Halloween. But it's a good one. But the movie we're about to watch, part 2. I love this movie. I don't know about you guys, but I love part 2. It's one of my favorite portrayals of Jason. He's more human, which is scary as hell. It's gritty. It's early 80s. It was filmed right around the same time as The Burning. Get campfire stories. A great cast. One of the best final girls probably the best final girl in the entire franchise. And Jenny. Jason's just like this weird maniac. He's all mangy with flannel. I should have worn my flannel today. He's doing that whole thing. He's got overalls on. He looks just like this hillbilly inbred who's just lurking around in the woods. There's this mystery with him too. It's kind of a whodunit, you know? You only see little glimpses of him running across the road and stuff. It's great, man. Hell yeah. I love part 2, but yeah, the disco, right? Yeah, Todd, I'm with you, man. The disco music, I know. All right, before we get started, let me check on the poll. Ooh, which Friday the 13th trilogy is the best? We have 44 votes. Dude, what? Crazy. I actually expected 4, 5, and 6 to be number 1 by quite a bit. What the hell? Like, no votes for 7, 8, and 9, or 10, 11, and 12. That's actually kind of crazy. I mean, this is a part 2 stream, so maybe the people who are really big fans of part 2 are here. Clearly, I'm sure. But damn, maybe there's just a lot of hate for part 5. That's what's kind of bringing down 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, nice. Though 46 votes coming in. Yeah, 50% for 1, 2, and 3. Not far behind is 4, 5, and 6 at 41%. But the others are 4% and 4%. Wow. I mean, I get it. I know. All right, everybody. So, yeah, get it ready. What up, Davey? What up, man? I saw you streaming earlier today. I hope the stream was good. Make sure you guys give Davey a follow. Give him a sub. All right, buddy. Let me cut the music here so I don't forget to do that, so we don't have to listen to the movie and get copyrighted claim. But Azog, how's it going, Azog? What's up, Sean? How's it going, man? I'm definitely a fan of the earlier ones, 2 and 3. Me too. I mean, the 09 movie is amazing. I love every movie in this franchise. I do. Even Jason Goes to Hell. There's some fun to be had in that. Some great kills. Some, you know, the soul of Jason is a maniac in that movie. But there's just something about the earlier Friday the 13th movies up until really 5. Up until 5. They have that just grit and grime to them, which is amazing. Love it, man. Yeah. I love the first movie, the OG. It's one of my favorites in the franchise. Easily. But yeah, get your movie ready, guys. Get it going. Get it going. Friday the 13th, part 2. All right, let's hop into it. I'm going to have a little time thing. Boom. Down here. I'll have a timestamp there. So if you have to pop in or out, or if you're just coming in midway through the stream, or whatever have you, you can do that. You can know where we are, I mean. Sorry. I had the movie ready, but I accidentally closed it. My bad. My bad. Yeah, get your popcorn. I wish I had popcorn. Dude, happy Friday the 13th. So, by the way, yes, it is not only the only Friday the 13th in 2025, the only one this entire year, but this is the only time it's going to be both Friday the 13th and Jason's birthday until 2031. So this day is not going to happen again for another 6 years. We're all going to be old as hell by then. Especially me. I'm going to be like white hair. All right. Welcome to part 2, the Jason as an adult, but it's actually a woman in the first frame. Me too, Rexian. Old as. All right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys, man. This is such a classic. So get your movies ready. I'm about to start. I'm just watching mine on Prime. That's how I do it on my computer. I do have the physical media as well, but we are not doing that today. So, all right, let's get it rolling here, everybody. Where's my... Oh, shit. Where is it? Hold on. There we go. That's the right screen. And then, hang on. Let me get my timer ready here. All right. You'll be 41? Damn, you're old. No, like campy horror film is a bonus if it involves camping. Yeah, 100%. All right, guys. Here we go. That thing will go away in just a second. Don't worry. All right, I'm starting the movie in 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Hell yeah. Seeing the Paramount. The Paramount just went away. A Steve Miner film. All right. The kid's just singing Itsy Bitsy right now. Oh, Mom. There he is. Well, there she is. That's actually I don't remember her position on the in the production, but this first shot of adult Jason that we ever see in the entire franchise was a woman wearing jeans and Jason's boots. Right? Right, guys? We can't see it. Well, no shit, bud. What do you think this is? A free show? What do I look like? Regal Cinema? Who else has the Benjamin going? Hey, it's Friday the 13th. Get that Benjamin rolling. I do not have a Benjamin rolling, but if you do, hey, God bless. Oh, nice, Douglas. Hell yeah. That's funny. I mean, no shade towards her, but she was signing autographs. It's kind of like, all right, I wore Jason's boots in the movie. But I get it though. It's cool. I mean, the first person to ever portray an adult version of Jason in the franchise. Like, that's pretty damn cool. Hey, what's going on? Stay. Man, I hope they pull off Mrs. Voorhees in the TV show. I'm I hope so. I really do. She's a character I love, so. Yeah, so I'm right at, my timestamp is good. It's good. I'm right about, 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the broadcast. Mrs. Voorhees is just pulling out her knife in the flashback. Good, yeah. Hey, you have good taste, moth in hand. You have good taste, moth in head. You have good taste. You like the original too, top in your franchise. I respect it. I respect that. There's something about the original two. It's so effective. Even though the music is very ripped off of Psycho, and even though there's so many shots that are very much ripped off of Halloween, regardless of that, it's still they just hit different. I love them. Yeah, I don't know, Nick. They have not. We've gotten a lot of information about the cast and a lot of information about Pamela Voorhees and all of that. We've gotten a ton of information about that, but we've not gotten any information at all about Jason. So maybe there just will not be a Jason in season 1. and off with her head. What? Are you serious, Robert? They did a Friday the 13th thing on the for the NBA Finals? Really? Are you shitting me? All right, here he comes. Ah! Alice, she looks so funny when she's waiting for Jason. If you really look at her, you can tell that you can tell she's acting, you know, she's kind of like she knows something's coming. She's probably pretty nervous cuz she's going to have to get in this lake. Ma'am, we didn't see a boy. It's such a long flashback. They don't do those anymore. There's so many flashbacks in Friday the 13th. It's funny. How long is that? I mean, 6 minutes, a 6 minute flashback in a movie that is an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 28 minutes. Hey, what's up, Crispin? How's it going? Yeah, Brooker is a great portrayal of the character. You probably might have seen my video from today where I gave him some love, but I really like that version of Jason a lot. He's like weirdly scary, Richard Brooker's version, you know? He's like lanky and goofy, but he's fast. And he's kind of skinny, but he also has like these big ass traps and a big neck. And then his face underneath the mask. You know, he's like Sloth from the Goonies, but obviously way more, you know, way more mean. When did video rentals start? It's funny you say that. They didn't have rentals, so maybe a lot of people missed the earlier ones in the franchise. When did video rentals start? Late 80s or something? It's actually something I haven't really thought too much about. Hey, what's up, Jamie? I hope everything's going good for you. Welcome on in. This is one of those times in the franchise, we don't get too many of these, where you're actually seeing how the final girl, this is the only time, right, in the franchise where we're seeing the final girl and her trauma, and, you know, quite a bit of time has passed and how she's been dealing with all of the shit that happened in the movie before it. They were going to do that after part 7. That was a big thing they were planning on doing. They were planning on following the final girl, rest in peace, in a mental hospital. And then Jason was going to show up and just wreak havoc, which would have been amazing to see a sequel to part 7. I mean, hopefully a gorier version that wasn't completely butchered by the MPAA. Like, that would have been amazing. Obviously, we never got that, but that would have been the next one to really show the effects from the movie. So, in the 70s, but it didn't explode until around 82, 83. But it was really, yeah, that makes sense. It was that expensive to buy something on physical media, was it? When, I wonder when the first VHS movie came out. Blood Cult from 1985. All right. Have a good night, Crispin. Thank you. I appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the videos. Ah, man, Highwayman. Great memories. Great memories. I'm glad I still have my BMX bike. I'll be reuniting with that baby pretty soon. I need to make sure it's all nice and restored. Hell, maybe I'll buy some pegs for it. Throw some pegs on there like old times. The good old ice pick. I guess once people kind of stopped using the ice trays, that's probably when an ice pick. It's just ice picks, they seem so niche for a kitchen utensil to have. Like you could just use a fork or a butter knife. Wouldn't it just do the same thing? Like an ice pick, you know? You see it so much in horror movies, but do you ever see it in real life? No, not really. I mean, you see it in Scream 3, you see it in this movie, and in a million others. But making fucking coffee again, just like the first movie. Did you put, there she is. Actually poked her in the head with that ice pick too. It really hurt, apparently. It's so funny though, like Jason made it all this way to hunt her down for who knows what reason. I mean, I guess because she was a counselor. But he also brought his mom's head with him. What, in a bag or something? Grocery bag? Ice picks are for the posh, the fancy folk. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not on that level. Yeah. Takes the pot off the stove. He doesn't want to cause any sort of alarms, you know. He wants, I mean, they're going to find the body, but he wants it to be, you know, a few days. Yeah, by the way, again, the credits are rolling right now. Yeah, we're 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes into the movie if you're just catching up. But yeah, thanks again everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Sorry that the stream started much later than I wanted it to. But thanks for being here. Appreciate it. It's a great day to be a horror fan. Like I said earlier, this is not only the only Friday the 13th of this year, but it's the only time that it's going to be both Friday the 13th and Jason's birthday until 2031. So. Yeah, Franco, it's a good one. Happy Friday the 13th to you as well. Yeah, it is definitely a good one. Hey, what's up, Wiz? Hope you're having a good Friday, Wiz. What up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is kind of like a little watch along format. I think these are pretty fun to hang out with you guys. It's kind of like we're just, you know, hanging out in the man cave in the basement and watching a movie with all of you. But I'll probably do some other streams down the road. I don't know, Q&As or tier lists or something. I think a tier list would be really fun. So we'll do some of that down the road someday. That is a sick truck. It's crazy to think that truck nowadays, how much that truck would actually cost if it was in decent condition. Those things have gone way up in value. It's a pretty nice truck, man. Welcome to Gads, Chenchi. But a big week coming up, guys. A big week coming up. I mean, 28 years later. Today I was going back and watching 28 days later. I'm excited for the new movie. Hey, Frank. How you doing, man? I hope all is well. Hope the family's doing good and all that. Good to see you, dude. There's Frank right there in the chat, member of the TSL. Sorry, Crazy Ralph is interrupting me. Like I was saying, the other half of the Slaughtered Lamb movie podcast right there, Frank. Good to see you, Frank. Thanks for popping in, man. Oh, we got Matt from Fachi Cinema. What up, man? Another great channel. Make sure you sub to Fachi over there. How you doing, dude? Happy Friday the 13th. I saw you had a little fire going. It looked like in the backyard. It looked like a good time. I was jealous. Made me think. I was like, that would be... It's something I've thought about before. Just like, it'd be fun to do a movie, to watch a movie like this, but outside. You know, outside, get a little fire going. That guy plays it off pretty well. That it's a prank. Like he keeps a straight face really well. That's my truck. Hell yeah. Freddy versus Jason. Oh man, I would love to have that truck. You kidding me? Ah, so fun, Jamie. I love that. So what do you think? I mean, a lot of people, he survives, that guy. Whatever the hell his name is, I can't remember his name. Ted, right? Yeah, Ted, he survives. Maybe, you know, it shows like sometimes getting shit-faced at the bar ends up paying off. Ah, nice, man. Part 2 on the back porch. Nice. Hell yeah. Jason putting trees in the road and shit. Another thing great about this movie is there's mystery with this movie. I mean, I wasn't around for the marketing. I don't know if they were marketing like, oh, Jason's going to be in this movie and they were putting his face on the posters. I'm assuming they weren't, but from my perspective, you know, it's very much a who done it. There's this, you know, like in Jason Lives, Jason is all over that movie. He's in broad daylight, just walking around everywhere. You're seeing him throughout the movie constantly, which is cool. Nothing wrong with that. But in this movie, you know, he's just creeping around in the shadows. I love that. Man. I wonder if somebody has that sign. Like that would be one of the best movie props to have in this franchise. Wouldn't be too bad. Oh, Matty Cakes. Oh, Matty Cakes. Hell yeah. Hey, you know, you can call me that anytime, baby. Oh man, good old Packanack Lodge. It sucks that they ripped that lodge down. I would have loved to visit that someday. They ripped it down and put a goddamn mansion. Blows. Ah, good old Mark and Vicky. It's cool that Vicky's still, you know, doing her thing around the horror scene and going to conventions and stuff. It's cool. And same with Scott. I mean, is that not the best ass in the franchise? I mean, Yeah, why did Jason change his pants from jeans to overalls? It's a good question. You need it. And I got to tell you guys a secret though. I have never seen Chopping Mall. Haven't seen it, you know, which also has Russell Todd in it. It's supposed to be a fun one. It's on my list. Just never seen it. It's supposed to be a good slasher though. Ralph. Ralph's just like frozen. He's like, I'll be creeping on you later, which he does. Gets himself killed. What is this? A Burger King? Is it House? I've heard nothing but good things about it. It also has doesn't isn't it have Barbara Crampton in it as well? God, don't spoil it now. Is uh is Amy Steele also in Chopping Mall? Paul's like, all right, I'm pretty horny. That's fine. No big deal. No, okay, okay. I didn't think so. She grabs the opposite cheek. Did she? I didn't notice that. Ooh, let's check on the poll real quick. Ooh, wait, hold on. 93 votes now. 4, 5, and 6 has taken the lead like I expected. Not surprised. I was kind of shocked that 1, 2, and 3 was in the lead. I'm still kind of shocked that it's so close. I mean, I get part 5 for some people is bringing it down, but not for me. But that's a tight race. I mean, the other ones are way behind still. Oh, I know, right, Sean? If Ginny would have returned, I mean, she's like a consensus top 3 final girl in the franchise by everyone, basically. So the fact that we only got her in one movie is pretty crazy. But I'm with you. I'm with you. I mean, I think, yeah, I think Chris is top notch as well. Yeah, Rexian. Yep. Hey, whoa, David, take it easy. Take it easy. Pretty accurate. Eating dogs. I like how he says, and he's hungry, like he's a cannibal. That would be a crazy ass twist in the franchise. He was just eating people. It is funny though. I mean, the Burning either came out. I'm trying to remember. It came out 2 weeks after this movie or 2 weeks before this movie, something like that. But they have almost identical campfire stories, you know. But hey, doesn't matter. Give me more campfire stories. I mean, they're classic. Jabroni. I don't want to scare anyone, but I'm gonna give it to you straight about Jason. He's a fucking animal. Oh, hey, Anson. I really appreciate the kind words. That does mean a lot, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, day-to-day life is great. Definitely. Definitely. I fortunately my day job allows some flexibility with my scheduling a little bit, like I can work on videos like on lunch and whatever. So yeah, it's great. So it's also part of the reason I don't live stream a lot, because live streams a little bit more designed for people who well, how do I want to put it? It's just, yeah, just the type of videos that I make work. It just works better for my schedule, because making VOD content like I do, which means video on demand instead of live streaming mainly. I used to live stream on Twitch nonstop. If you want to follow my Twitch channel, it's right there. Shameless. But anyways, making the content that I make in the style that I make it is great for being a dad, being there for the family, taking care of your dad duties, because I can fit it in. I can do a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here. You know, whereas with a live stream, you're there. Like it wouldn't really work out too well if I went live and then 20 minutes into the live stream, I just got up and cooked dinner for 45 minutes. Everybody would leave. But with the type of videos that I make, it works out great. So, I mean, yeah, you asked about that. So yeah, the all the day-to-day stuff is going really well. But thanks for the kind words, Anson. Appreciate it, man. I'm with you, Mothin. I'm with you. It's almost this. It's a very similar to movie to the first one as well, because it's a parent on a revenge tour for their murdered child. Very similar to the first movie. It's a whodunit as well. So yeah, I'm with you. It's got that same vibe of the first. It smells like something's burning downstairs. What the hell? Not my problem. Is my wife into the horror genre? No. No, she's not in the horror genre. She she's not like a big horror fan. Like she won't go and watch. She won't just like randomly watch it. I won't walk in I won't walk in on her randomly watching a horror movie or something like that. But with that said, she does enjoy some of the movies that I've introduced her to. Like I took her to Halloween 2018. She had a good time with that in theaters when that came out. She enjoys Scream and I Know You Did Last Summer and what else? Anyways, I haven't really introduced her to too many things other than slashers, but yeah, she has a pretty good time with it. But to answer your question again, no, she's not a horror fan. Like she would much rather watch like Pride and Prejudice for the 400th time than watch a horror movie. Um, but if it's not really jumpy, for her it's the jumpy stuff, like the big jump scares. She doesn't mind any of the other scary stuff. It's just the jump scares. She hates those. So, but she's a good sport. But yeah, I mean, I see you guys talking about it, but streaming though is a hell of a lot of fun. Like going live, I love it. I really do. But but yeah, the type of videos that I make, it just works out better for my type of a schedule that I have. Ralph, you peeping Tom, it's gonna get you, man. R.I.P. It it does it does kind of suck though. I love how Jason what is he on a stool or something? He's on a ladder. Uh but it does kind of suck that Crazy Ralph gets killed off. What are we at? 30 minutes into the second movie, you know? I do feel like they should have kept Crazy Ralph alive longer, you know? Have I seen the new Jason movies? What's up, Gavin? How you doing, man? What do you mean the new Jason movies? The last Jason movie we had was 2009. You're right. The kettle is on the stove. Where's Jason when I need him to take that damn kettle off the stove? But really though, like it smells good. It does smell good, but I'm too far away from the kitchen for it to be smelling that strong. Like it kind of smells like something's burning. Man, I should have gone to New Jersey and gone and done the Crystal Lake tour this weekend. How cool would that have been? Damn. Yeah, it's a good point. First two kills are survivors of the first film. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Muffins? I think that's the dog's name, right? Muffins? Muffin? Did it die? Do you think it actually came back at the end of the movie or that is a unique transition for this franchise. It's like a funny transitions from the dog to the hot dogs. You don't see that type of transition in the franchise really at all. It's like a Final Destination transition. It kind of reminds me of the tanning bed transition from the burning tanning beds to the caskets. Muffin. Yes, it died. That's a dream sequence. Do you think that's a dream sequence? Really? A lot of people do. I mean, there's evidence there's an argument to be had about that. Yeah, no, yeah, no, definitely, definitely. Yeah, unofficial movies of the Friday the 13th. I mean, like Never Hike Alone, great. Yeah, the most recent one especially. Damn good. Not the greatest acting, is it? Yeah, yeah, Douglas. That's cool. Yeah, I would love to do that. Love to do that someday. I definitely will. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. He was, it's the one time getting, like I said, getting hammered at the bar paid off. Horrible jokes. Horrible. Obviously, they took this whole part and they put it into the 2009 movie, but just expanded upon it, which is great. That would have been, dude. How cool would that have been if they actually went into the abandoned Camp Blood? Just for a minute. That would have been really, really cool to look back and just see them kind of either if they filmed it at the actual camp or if they tried to kind of recreate it a little bit. That would have been really cool. I mean, like I said, we get a little bit of that in the 2009 movie, but obviously it's not authentic. I mean, Jason's jeans. I mean, I love the dog's teeth. That always makes me laugh. The dog's dentures. But that kind of confirms that the end is a dream. Does it not? You know? Hey, what's going on, Eli? Happy Friday. The 13th. You are not going to do anything. Hey, what's up, Shane? Glad you enjoyed it. How much we talking, Doug? Just to stay at the camp. That would be fun. Be a lot of fun. All right, make sure you guys vote. Oh, 119 votes. We're doing well. We're doing well. Thanks everybody for being here. By the way, happy Friday the 13th. Hell yeah. Punish, punish. Yeah, there he is. I love that part. So good. Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 is running away with it a little bit. 47% now. Not surprised. Frolicking through the woods. Jason's cruising, man. $750? Jeez. What is this, the Ritz? I mean, $750 just to get mosquito bites all over you? I mean, that would be really fun. That would be really fun, though. It would. It would. Especially if they made it an experience. You know, they kind of made it a little scary. It'd be fun. But hey, what's going on, Allie? It was hard to choose. My fiance and I wanted 4, 5, and 6. So glad Friday the 13th brought us to you. Hey, thanks. I'm glad as well. Glad as well. Can't go wrong with 4, 5, and 6. I mean, really damn good. I like how Jason has a window, but it's covered. Maybe it's just like his blackout shades. He's got to get his rest. How's he going to kill people when he's not well rested? I love how he has a toilet too. There's no running water. The baby chair, man. It's creepy. Creepy. I am kind of surprised, though, they never really went back to Jason's house as a kid until way later in the franchise. Definitely. I love that. Yeah, you can't go wrong with campfires just in general. Yeah. Just sets the mood for this. This part's so good too with the mystery around it because they don't show us what he sees. It's just like this glow. And he's like, oh my God. That would take some power to put that through a skull. This part reminds you how many counselors survive this movie. Like that guy, the first guy next to Paul, we never see him ever again. That girl that just stood up, never see her. That girl, we never see her again. This is the only time we ever see them. Vicky is thirsting for the Marky Mark. You feel bad for the dude in the wheelchair? Why? Because is it because he's in a wheelchair or because he gets a machete in the face? Or is it because he wears a number 81 shirt? That's not a good look, but hey, Vicky didn't mind. All right. Night, Gavin. Have a good one, man. Thanks for popping in. Walmart worker? Is that your name? Walmart worker? Sorry for laughing. Your name is Walmart worker? That's a funny name for a YouTube channel. But thanks for being here. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick. It just makes me laugh. I'm crying. I'm kind of crying a little bit. Fuck. Hey, what's up, Asylum? How's it going tonight? Happy Friday the 13th. What up, Dark Room? How's it going, man? You too. Hey, hell yeah. I hope you have a great weekend. Here we go. Yeah, sadly, I think they tore this place down as well. Looks like a damn good time for some locals and, and just a good old time to do some drinking and driving. Yeah, but are you a Walmart worker? Like, is that your job? There is some nudity in this one, and here it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she looks damn good, obviously. Wanna take me on? I only want your fingers. Oh damn! Favorite kill in Friday the 13th Part Two. I mean, the kills are it's a little more. It's still pretty Halloween ish. They're pretty subdued. I mean, it's they're it's probably gorier than Halloween, right? But the original. Favorite kill. I mean, Mark's machete to the dome is a classic. Yep. There's a 80s. Yeah, the 80s. You're gonna have to get out the weed whacker for that one. Yeah, it's going on. She's got it. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But back on topic. My favorite kill in Part Two. I'm trying to remember all the kills, man. I'm trying to remember the great ones. Hmm. My favorite kill from Part Two is the scene when Jason kills Ralph, cutting him in half with the chainsaw. I think you're thinking of a different movie because he does not do that. He chokes Ralph with like a wire on his neck. But yeah, I mean, best kill in this movie. The kills are definitely very subtle for the franchise. I love this movie, but it does not have the best kills by any means. But it doesn't really take away from the movie. It's more, but like I said, it's more of a. It's got definitely we're still going with that Halloween inspiration. But yeah, I mean, it's probably Mark's. Probably. I'm just trying to think of the other good ones. I mean, ladies, you can wear shirts. You can go ahead and cut off your sweaters just like hers. We will not complain. You know, the guys were wearing those too. I mean, look at what's his face from Nightmare on Elm Street. Actually those jerseys I feel like are back. Like those those 80s style jerseys, crop tops, whatever jerseys. I saw those at the mall. I don't ever go to the mall, but I was at the mall. You know, like kills like that. You know, like it's fine, but it's just nothing special. Really? You fell asleep at the theater again at my friend's house when I rented it. Come to think of it, I haven't seen it. I would highly recommend giving the 2009 movie a rewatch. I get a lot of people don't like the way that movie is. I mean, it's very much a 2009 movie. You know, it's got the frat boy humor shit. I get that, but easily one of the best Jasons in the franchise, easily some of the best kills on average in the franchise. It's a damn fun movie. It does suck though, her death, totally off screen, man. But here we go. We're back at the bar. We're chilling, having a good time. Just pounding, is it Heineken's? I think. I mean, the percentage of people in this bar that are on blow right now is gotta be, what, 75%? Oh, wait, no, sorry, my bad. Okay, we got regular. Oh, yeah, there's Heineken. Yeah. They drink, these guys are drinking Bud. Regular Bud. Maybe the guy, the fuck, maybe the Ron Jeremy looking guy from part 5, maybe he showed up and gave him a ride down the old Snow Mountain. No, those aren't Heinekens. Maybe they are. Just some of them are. Some of them are something else. Make sure the bar doesn't fall down on you. But anyways. The 2009 movie didn't have many kills that I find afterward. I can turn it off. Yeah, Ginny knows. She knows what's up. I mean, I don't know if I would call that flirting with Ted. I don't know. I think she was genuinely kind of making fun of him. Deranged killer. I bet. I mean, Jason's mom is definitely one of those moms that probably like had, she just obviously had such a weird relationship with him. Probably just totally, what's the word? Coddled, I guess. You know. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, Ginny knows. Listen to Ginny, guys. Listen to Ginny. All right, I'm gonna close the poll. 136 votes. 4, 5, and 6 is the winner. A legend. He is a legend. Yeah, but in a different way. Hey, what's up, Franco? Ending the poll. 4, 5, and 6 is the winner. Bing, 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 bing. What is this Q? I've never done the Q&A option. You can start a poll or do a Q&A. There's the results right there. 46%. I'm not surprised. I mean, if I, that was my guess. Start a Q&A. Say something. Oh, okay. No, not gonna do that. Maybe another time. All right. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the production was on blow for this movie, but we know for a fact they were for the first movie because what was it? Was it Kevin Bacon? I think it was Kevin. Was it Kevin? No, no, no. It was this guy, the guy who just went upstairs to have sex. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it was this movie. That's right. It was this movie where they've openly talked about some of the people doing on the production doing blow. Yeah, this guy with the harmonica. Yeah, he said that I think it was him who was talking about like having to do some sort of some one of the moments, and it was like doing his death scene or something, and he was really comfortable or something. And so one of the guys on the set like blew this white powder into his face, I think he said, and then he had a good time. And then he was doing okay after that. Yeah, the '09 movie, Mudo, the '09 movie, they should have filmed it in the Northeast. I totally agree. I mean, it does not ruin the movie by any means, but it definitely would have elevated the movie if it was filmed up in like, you know, somewhere in the Northeast. Obviously, it would have been in the summer, which you turkey. Let's see the next poll. I'm making up the next poll right now. Ooh, the sexy shit colored underwear, granny panties. You got to spray a little bit down below. Just got back from seeing Friday the 13th at the AMC. Now watching you watch part two. Hell yeah, Petty Pumpkins. I hope you're doing good. I hope both of you are doing good. Thanks for popping in. Hell yeah, great channel right there. Highly recommend subscribing to Petty Pumpkins. A lot of great horror content there as well. So make sure you guys go and check them out. I'm just making the next, sorry, I'll catch up with the chat here in just a second, guys. Also, I'm just making the next poll and also watching the hot fucking poo colored granny panties in my face right now. I mean, it's strategic. It is strategic. Just make them shit color, and then you won't have to worry about it. I'm just trying to think. I'm making a poll. I don't want to spoil what the poll is going to be, but I have to kind of think about it. I have to kind of think about it a little bit. Let's see. Ooh, this is a long one. Oh, I can't make any more options? I can only do... Oh, damn it. Wait, what? Really? I can only do 1, 2, 3, 4 options for a pull? Oh, come on. You're killing me. No way. There it is. Marky Mark. Ugh! Right as they climax. I can only make 3 in a pull? There's no way. All right, we'll save that one. We'll do this pull then for a minute. It's so weird. It's not letting me start the pull. Anyways. It's really weird. Here he comes. Here comes the J-Man. All right, let me catch up with chat here for a second. Yeah, so was it the original Friday the 13th? You guys watched at AMC? That would have been cool. I really need to do that someday. Every Friday the 13th, I've streamed with you guys, which is a great time too. I need to start doing both of them. That'd be a hell of a lot of fun. Oh, I think I know the problem. The old shish kebab. Yeah, they got it. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Sweet. All right. Which Jason kill from this list is your favorite? Poll started. There we go. There we go. See? Oh, no. Ted is going to the after party. Ted's going to get some blow or he's going to have a massive orgy with the bartender or God knows who else. Some kinky 70-year-old swingers that live up here in Crystal Lake. Ted is he's gonna have his world rocked. Ooh, what's my favorite kill from the entire franchise? That's a good question. I have actually made a video on that. I think still my favorite kill from the entire franchise is actually from one of the worst movies in the entire franchise, which is Jason Goes to Hell. See them, those two. It's gonna be them. Anyways, back on topic. It's probably the tent kill. Probably the tent kill from Jason Goes to Hell. I just think that it that's probably my favorite just because it is such a holy shit kill in the franchise. He not only stabs into the girl while they're having a full-on sex scene, but he pulls it up and through him. And I love that shot, how it like the camera is through like this new crevice in her body, and you can see the boyfriend screaming bloody murder. That is a crazy ass kill. The practical effects are amazing. But I mean, I love the Trey kill from Freddy vs. Jason. That's a great one. I love the Axel kill from part 4. I mean, there's so many. Yeah, this is when we get the most Halloween shot of this whole movie. Jason doesn't use a lot of knives in this franchise, butcher knives, but in this one. Man, look at him hung up back there. They could have made the sack on his head maybe like a little bit dirtier, you know? It's pretty white. It's like, come on, Vicky, fight back a little bit. Do something. Or not. Or just die. Yeah, that's one of the most Halloween 1978 shots in the entire franchise, definitely. Everything, I mean, everything from this moment on, I mean, I love this whole movie, but everything from this moment on, it's some of the best stuff in this entire franchise. I love it. It's such a mystery, and Jason's hiding in the shadows. We get that moment in just a second where Ginny's like, "Hey, Paul, I think there's someone in the room with us." It's creepy, you know? Just this weird, fucked up inbred that lives in the woods. Oh yeah, the liquid nitrogen kill, the sleeping bag. The sleeping bag kill, that's a popular one. I mean, that's a lot of people put that number one in the franchise. That's a great one. That is that is the smallest joint. Well, the great thing about that Trey kill too is they make him such a villain, you know? Like the characters in this movie are all of them are very likable. You might say they're annoying, but none of them are like objectively complete assholes, you know? They're all pretty likable characters. Whereas in Freddy versus Jason, you know, they make, especially Trey, they're like, all right, we're going to make you hate this guy. Hey, what's up, Devrick? Yeah, the handstand kill, that's a good one. You know, I like that one. I do, but oh, I love Doug's kill. Yeah, Brandon. Hell yeah, Brandon. Great point. I love Doug's kill from. See, here it is. There's someone in this fucking room. Ginny just stands there. She's like, "My God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" I This part is kind of weird though because it just goes quiet. It's kind of a weird part because it's I guess Paul is knocked out. You could make the argument though that he's actually dead. You really could because there's a very good argument at the end of the movie is a dream because obviously Muffin, we see Muffin's torn apart corpse. So Muffin coming back at the end does kind of tell us that the end of this movie is not real, not reality. What do you guys think? Do you think Paul died right there? But oh, thanks, Brandon. I appreciate it. Yeah, two kids. Yep. Yeah, same to you guys. Any fathers out there? Happy Father's Day. Happy early Father's Day. My wife will probably give me a nice kick in the balls or something. No, I'm just kidding. We'll do something. We'll do something fun. This part always reminds me of the game. She locks herself in the bathroom, the same bathroom that's in the game, in the Packanack Lodge. Love that part. You know, you can climb through the windows, you can lock the door. Yeah, this part is exactly like the game. 100%. What up, Kryptonian? Let's see. Ooh, the good old pitchfork. Ralph, no. All right, we have 32 votes. Which Jason kill from this list is your favorite? Mark. Ooh, Mark is tied with the Axel kill from part 4. Ooh, okay. This poll is much closer than the last one. You know, Walmart worker. I actually, I've never. I actually don't mind seeing the eyes at all, both in Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. I don't mind it. Some people hate that, like in Halloween H2O, but I think it looks very creepy. It makes the character, you can see his emotion. Like it looks demented. I don't know. I like it. I mean, I like both, but this part's funny. It's like, come on, Jason. Why would you not put the pitchfork into the top of her head? Why would you put the pitchfork into the passenger seat? What are you doing, man? Julius. Yeah, Julius. The Julius kill is decent. Take your best shot. I'm gonna turn this down maybe a little bit. It's really loud. I mean, the most vulnerable Jason will ever be in this franchise right here. You know, just kind of getting his ass kicked. I never thought Paul died in that scene, but I think maybe Ginny imagined him at Jason's house or something like that. Yeah, that's also, you could be right about that. Both of those could be true. It could be a dream sequence at the end, and he could still be alive. Definitely. Come on, Jason. You can see her head. Her head is sticking. She's not. Come on. Yes, Brandon, it was way more gory. Yeah, they had to cut that one down, unfortunately. All of the cars. Yeah, great cars, Monica. Yo. I mean, Jason is fast as hell in this movie. But yeah. Yes, Rexian. Clueless. But I mean, I don't what do you guys think? Kind of an underrated chase sequence in horror. I don't think this chase sequence really gets talked about much. All right, what's the poll doing? 36 votes on the poll. Okay. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, I do like the Julius kill, like we were just talking about a second ago. I just think I think it lingers too long, like they're punching each other. Like they're just punching back and forth. And like Julius is just punching him over and over and over. It's like when I go back and watch it, I forget how long it is. It just kind of goes on and on and on and on. And I'm like, all right, let's get on with it. Here we go. Ginny, Ginny, Ginny just, all those beers come out. She breaks the seal. She just pees all over the floor here. What do you mean, David? Why? Damn. What is that? Is that a rat? Yeah, it's a rat. Damn rats. Just gotta check something real quick. Sneaky little Jason. He pretends he's gone. Oh my god, I swear if the Pacers win today, oh wow, that'd be crazy. Clumsy ass. Yeah, I agree. Doug's kill, getting his head crunched, that's one of my favorites in the franchise. Boom. Bam, knocks him out. Ooh, you hear that? You hear Jason grunt a little bit right there? You guys hear that? I remember a debate 15 years. There was a debate whether Ginny or the rat pissed. I mean, I don't know. Probably Ginny, right? Is Mark Freddy versus Jason? It says right there. It says part two. Mark is in this movie. It's the machete to the face, and then he slides down the or falls down the stairs backwards. Remember? I love that shot. You guys heard me talk about it probably in my video today. I love that shot. You can see Jason just kind of running. It's a one of the scariest shots in this franchise. Just often that it lingers, you know. Jason's running towards the camera. So good. Yeah, kind of a lot of pee for a rat. It, I mean, a pretty good guess that she's guessing it's his mother. I mean, I get why she would guess that, but it's a pretty good guess that she happens to get right. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? Very creepy, yeah. I mean, I guess Paul does come back here. It's not just at the end, the very end. Oof. Kind of crazy that Paul found the shack. Must have heard screaming or something, or saw the lights. Yeah, get him, Jenny. Yeah. I mean, man. Oof. That would not feel good. Jenny is so good in this movie. So what do you guys think? Those of you who believe that the end of this movie is a dream, do you think Jason died? All right, let's see how the poll's doing. 45 votes on the poll. Ooh, Mark Machete takes the lead, 31%, barely over Axel's death in part 4. But the Trey kill from Freddy vs. Jason being bent in half by the bed is just barely behind. Man, what would I do here? Would I lock Ginny in like a closet and then go and run to the phone in the main cabin? Is that what I would do? I definitely would not be sitting by a window that I don't shut the blinds to. Definitely not. Or would I just go with Jenny to the main? I'd probably like Jenny and I would probably just work our way back to the lodge, and then try to, I don't know, try to get a car working or call the popo. No, yeah, I even said that in I think I said that in my video. I said the Jason in this movie could very much fit in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or The Hills Have Eyes, same thing, basically. Yeah, this part is so weird because Muffins is dead. 100%. Muffin is dead. Here it comes. I mean, you could see the jump scare coming, but I'm sure back in the early 80s that was a damn good jump scare. But yeah, that whole ending that didn't actually happen, that was not reality. Oh, she must have like passed out, you know. They got back to the lodge or something and then she passed out. I mean, who's that on the right? Here at we're looking at Jason's mom's head. Who is that on the right-hand side? It looks like Jeans, you know? Is that Jason on the right-hand side laying there? Maybe. Oh man, so good. Well, there it is. There it is, everybody. All right. Part 2. What a great time. Thanks for being here. Again, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Jason's birthday, all that good stuff. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for watching the videos. Yeah, it seems like you guys have been really enjoying them, so I really appreciate all the love on the videos and just being a part of the community. in this channel. So cool. Yeah, I mean, part 2, what a classic. One of my favorite movies in the franchise. I'm like a lot of you guys. I'm just turning this down a little bit. I'm like a lot of you. The early movies in the franchise, there's just something about them that just works for me. I love them, you know? I love them. No, thanks for being here. And thanks for everything. Thank you guys. Thank you. So yeah, just a heads up. I mean, I do have channel memberships on the channel if you want some of the emotes and stuff. Just if you're curious, you can use those in videos as well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emotes. Channel memberships, all that good stuff. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, check out my Twitch if you want to. My Twitch channel if you want to follow over there, whatever. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks Mudo, thanks Jabroni, Mothin, Highwayman, House of Horror, Todd, Sean, Gregory, Monica, Rexian. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks again, Anson. Hell yeah. I hope you guys have a great weekend if you're a dad or a parent, whatever. But yeah, it's Father's Day, so if you're dead, I hope you have a good Father's Day on Sunday. Definitely expect some 28. I don't even know how to say that franchise. The franchise doesn't even really have a name. The 28 franchise, 28 weeks later, days later, months later, years later. But definitely expect some content coming very soon involving that franchise because that movie is coming out next week, which I am very excited for. One of my most anticipated movies of the year. So if you're a post-apocalyptic fan like I am, hell yeah, let's go. It's going to be so much fun. Oh yeah, Highwayman. Isn't it? Comfort movie. Definitely. 28 minutes later. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm rewatching those movies now and preparing kind of... I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I might do some similar stuff like I did with Final Destination. So review, just do like a review, kind of a, not necessarily a traditional, but just like my kind of review of the first 2 movies and then review the 3rd movie. And then I've got some other more unique video ideas cooking as well for that franchise, which I think will be fun. But expect some of that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff if you care. You know, Patreon's there too if you want to get some other content. I am planning on Patreon. I've had it in the works for a while, but I'm planning on recording some more video game content, some horror video game content like Outlast, maybe some more Alien Isolation, some other stuff. Probably Until Dawn as well. I still haven't played Until Dawn, and that will go into the old Patreon on a nice little private playlist up on Patreon, which should be pretty fun. So, woo! Like Ric Flair, woo! Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Petty Pumpkins, have a good night. Hope you're both doing well. I hope we have a great weekend. Everybody else out there, have a great night. Happy Friday the 13th, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Love your beautiful faces. Now get the hell out of here, all right? Because Jason's coming. And he's hungry. Night, everybody.